Hi guys, so today is going to be a pretty interesting video because if you remembered me saying in one of my previous FAQs, my German Shepherd frequently asked questions video, that my dog Shadow here is super territorial, and it was the one thing that I felt like we really needed to improve. He is a very well-behaved German Shepherd, and this is not just me saying it. I've had so many people tell me that, and I'm not just being cocky. I mean, let's just be honest on this video. Like, he is pretty well-behaved for a German Shepherd. But the one area that I haven't really mastered and really struggled with is this territorialness, if that's even a word. So I decided to take action on this and hire a professional dog trainer who had experience with a dog with territorial problems and issues, and especially door etiquette. I don't want this video to be very long because I actually have a whole 1.5 hour footage. I'm not going to show the entire hour and a half of the training, but I'm going to cut bits in and out that I think are important to show of the training itself, which I feel like the training itself and the practicality of it is way more important than me just sitting here and talking about it, you know. But I do want to give you guys a background story. So door etiquette, Shadow does not have. When we have someone knocking on the door or ringing the doorbell, he literally goes off, and of course that's okay because dogs are meant to do that. They're letting you know that there's someone there. What we fail at is him understanding and knowing that, hey, he's let me know now, which is fine. I get to the door and now it's my control. Now it's my door, you know, it is my area. He's never been trained to know that now I am in control and not him. So that is what the training basically was. Me having the confidence to take charge and to take ownership of the door and of the entryway of, you know, that part of the house, and B, retraining his brain that this is no longer his, and that he is allowed to bark, he's allowed to tell me that there's someone at the door, but after that job is done, it's mine, and he does not need to worry about it. So I found this trainer actually on Google, but I did look around quite a bit and researched and called up a lot of other places and trainers, and this lady, Julie Donovan, just seemed like my vibe. She seemed on the phone like the person that understood my concerns the most, and it sounded like she had the experience to help me with this problem. I did not get paid to do this. This is not a sponsor video. She did not pay me to make this video. The training was not for free. I paid for the training with my own money. She doesn't even know that I do YouTube videos and all of this, so that is what is the best about it all, I feel like, because her not knowing that, there is no incentive for her to tell me things or not tell me things, you know what I mean? So basically we met her at a nearby park, which is what I do with all of our new visitors to the house, because Shadow cannot handle a new person just walking through the door, and hence that's why we're doing the training, so that we can get to the point where people can just walk through the door, but there is a routine in place. I'll talk about that later, of what I have to do when a new person walks through the door. So we walked through the we walked to the park, met her, it was all great. Shadow was actually really good, and we all of us walked back to the house together, and the training started.
Whether they knock on the door, hit the doorbell, okay? Either way, if he goes to the door and barks, I'm okay with that, right? I've got 4 dogs. I'm okay that they go to the door and bark to let me know someone's there, let that person know there is a presence of dogs, okay? Then once you get to the dog, that's when you tell him, to the door, that's when you tell him what to do, okay? So that would be when you would go, right, inside, okay, and he goes into there, yeah? Then you come back, just like I said on my little email, you rattle your door. If he doesn't move, come over and remote feed him. So throw the food over towards him or beside him. Do your yes and throw it. Okay. The reason why I want to throw it is because we want to put the value over there. I don't want to have to walk over, and if he comes out of that position, I'm rewarding for him to come to me. Okay. So I actually don't want him to have the food in my personal space at the moment because I want him actually away from it. Okay, so that's where remote feeding is really important, because you put the value with being over there. He doesn't want to be in here. Okay, there's nothing on offer. Okay, so that's our first. We do go through our triggers. As you said, your hello can be the hardest because He is, you can't actually see him as such when you're at the door. It's a wee bit more tricky. So when I do my hello, I would pause a little bit and see if I see the little head coming around. Right? Okay, as well, because you can't actually physically see him too. If it doesn't, that's fine.
If he does, which he walks out to the door.
Yeah, perfect. If he does, you close the door again and you go walk towards him outside.
Yeah.
So important to walk towards him, because that means it's a very powerful body language gesture. As soon as you walk towards your dog, they've got no choice but to move out of that space and go backwards or to the sides, right, as well. And then once you've moved him, you go back to the door and you do that trigger again. Okay?
Do I repeat it until, because he'll just come back up?
You repeat it until he doesn't,
okay.
Right? Yeah, and that's really important, because we've got to give him another option. At the moment, that he feels like that's his only option.
Yeah.
Okay, to do. Yeah. So when he comes, when you say hello, when he comes, does he bark with it?
No, he just walks. He's just interested. But I don't want him to be. I want to stay I want to sit there until I've got the person in here.
Correct. Because it's so much better under control when you've done that. And if we're keeping him low key, he's less likely to then do his react, right, as well, and do the wee jump up or whatever, you know, he's doing as well. Too. Have you had a chance to do it with, you've only done it just pretending yourself, have you had a chance to do it with our family?
No, that's what I want to do next.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I want someone to just fake, you know,
that'll be neat. She's like,
you're going to do that soon? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm here. Love it, awesome. Okay, so if we come back, so if we've done the knock knock, no, inside. So, now we're going to come back, rattle, he doesn't move, yes. Taking it, good. Rattle, open, probably locked it, open the door. He doesn't move. Yes. Oh, you got to move for that one, buddy. Wait, wait, wait. So I'm waiting for him to make a choice after he's had the food. What do you choose to do? No, inside. Okay, so I'm not so worried about rattle. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going through this again. Yeah. No. Inside. There's nothing in my hand. He's like, damn it. So this is the first trigger you've got to work through. Actually the door opening. This is your low level one. Yes. That's quite like this. It's a good exercise. Let him make a choice. That's a better choice. Hello. Yes. Look at him looking. He's so gorgeous. I love it. He comes forward. No. Inside. I love it. Head tilt. Classic shepherd. Love it. Listening. So that's good. Hello. No. Inside. I think half your problem is he's nosy.
Yeah.
He's nosy. And of course when he's around there, so that's why I'm okay if he's here. Because he can actually, if he can hold himself there, but just be around the corner, it might be a little bit easy for him. Because I do feel a lot of this is he's just nosy.
He is.
He's a FOMO, right? Okay, as well. So, hello. No. Inside. I'm sure you probably don't roll out the door anyway. Inside. Good job. Hello. Yes, clever clogs. Yes, where did that one go? That's awesome. And I'm going to reward you again. Yes. So see, after he got the food, he came back and he held himself there instead of trot, 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 trot. right? So I really want to teach him, buddy, you've just got to hang there. Don't come forward. I quite like him there because I can open the door and I can watch him. I'm not watching who's out here, okay? So then I can be moving if I need to move him back again, yeah? As well, which is really, really good. He is just a beautiful boy. He really is. 100%. 100%. Give a German Shepherd a textbook, they'll read it and go, yep, I'll do all that step by step. That is the way they think, right? They just, all they need to do is for someone to show, someone they respect, show them what to do and they go, yeah, piece of cake, right? As well. He is just beautiful because he's not, you know, he doesn't get, you know, hugely anxious and heightened and that sort of thing. He can actually hear us really quickly, as opposed to we've got to calm him down first before he can actually start hearing what we're saying, right? As well. So, so that's really important too. So that's why he's doing all of this really, really well, yeah? Okay, I want to put you in the driver's seat, yeah? I'm not going to stick myself out there yet, okay? I just want to do the same thing you've been doing, but we're going to bring through these treats, okay, as well, because I really want to sweeten the deal for him. Right, so just pop off to the door and just knock, knock, knock. That's it. And remember, he's allowed to come to the door. He goes, I want to check that lady out. She's got lawyers in her pocket. Right, that's okay. And so I'm your distraction, that's fine. So just come over and say to him, right, inside, inside. That's it. Inside. Walk towards him. Perfect. Nice work, Vanessa. Inside. That's it.
Can I sit?
Nope. He'll offer. Right, you go back to the door. Perfect. Rattle, just rattle the lock. That's it. And he's perfect. So you come a little bit over and go yes, and throw a piece over behind him. He hears it. This is a little bit of this eyesight thing probably going on though as well. He's relying on the hearing of hearing it bounce on the carpet, and then he uses his nose. Interesting, eh? And then make a choice. If he comes over this threshold, no. Inside, inside, inside. That's that. Good job. Right. Go and rattle your door again. And he hasn't moved. Come back. And yes, reward.
Yes.
Good. Let him make a choice. And I want you, because he likes to just slowly gravitate forward, I want you to go yes again and reward the fact he hasn't come forward. Okay, yes. So we're just changing things a little bit with him. I want him to know all the values over that line. Cool. Did you make a choice? Right. And now you can go back and do the second trigger. So open the door. Let him make a choice. And yes. And reward.
Yes.
Let him make a choice when he turns around. If he comes, oh, we're right on the threshold. Right on the threshold. I would move him away, and the reason I move him back is he's a shepherd.
Inside.
He's too clever for his own good, right? So, what a good boy. Don't give him an inch, you'll take a mile. Right?
Like that.
Classic working line dog, okay? So, so even though he's right on the threshold, it's like, no, I still want you further back, yeah? So just close the door and open it again. That's it. And yes, reward, he didn't even move.
Yes.
Boy, good boy. That's it. And let him make a choice. Beautiful. Reward him again. Yes. So you understand what we're rewarding for that one?
Because when he made a choice, he made a choice to
Perfect. Yep. And now we're going to do the third one. So open up the door and hello. Hi. Yeah, there it is. So when you do your hi, you're actually saying hello to him. Right? Do you see what I mean? So because you had your whole body turned, he went, oh, there's someone there. And if you go, hello, and watch him, he goes, nah. Right, so I want you to do that one again.
Do it to him.
Yeah, so you're going to open up the door, you're going to go, hello. He goes, there's someone over there, bless him, look at him. Okay, until we desensitize that. Yes. Oh, I bounced off you. That was my fault, precious boy. There to make a choice. Oh, he still stopped himself though. And inside. No. Use you inside. Good job. Love it. So that's the only thing you've got to do differently is your body language to start off with. You're actually going to open up that door, because he doesn't bolt out doors or anything like that, right?
He does. He really does.
You are a tricky trickster. So I want you to hold the door like this and actually look at him instead of looking that way. We'll get to that stage, right? And then you go, hello. Right, let's do that one again, yeah? So open the door, watch him.
Hello.
Yes, reward. Good job. Just try it over behind and he'll naturally go back over the threshold, okay? And he's only coming to you because you started walk to him. So try not to walk too close. Did you get it? It's over there, my precious boy. Over there. Okay, that's a good one. So that's important. That's why I don't want people to go over and reward their dog. Yeah. Because what happens is, so they start to go, oh, I'm going to get a treat, so they come and meet you in the middle, and then they've come over the threshold. We don't want them over that threshold. We always want to make sure the food is always over that side, okay, as well. So toes. Move him.
He does it. He knows that he's
he
allowed some room.
Threshold
he
dog.
Will put his paw just over that line.
Yep, and that is just that. I call them a threshold dog. So they're like.
Inside. 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 Yes. Yes. Inside. 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 Inside.
Close it and open it again.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
Oh, I like beautiful windows.
Hello. Inside. 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 Inside.
Beautiful.
Hello. Yes. Yes.
Good. Okay, so now I'm going to come in, yeah? So all you're going to, 3 pieces. Go and reward them now. Yes, 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful. I'm going to come in. You're between him and I. That's it. And then you're going to go inside. We're just going to walk in. And you're just going to say inside, moving away.
Inside. Inside.
He'll move. Even though he's lying down, as soon as you walk towards him, he'll move. Good. And then let him make a choice. So I'm just going to pop round over here. And you're going to go yes, because guess who he's by? You. Yeah, give him a cheer.
Yes. Yes.
How awesome was that?
Yeah, that was cool.
That was neat. He barely gave me a bark though when I knocked.
No, I wonder if he knew it was you.
He will have probably. He's seen me, right, as well. But the big part of this is, a lot of it is because you've done so much desensitization work though with him, right? Because we've had a bit of period of time before we could catch up. Yeah. You've managed to do lots of knocks and now he's not so heightened on the knocks.
Yeah. He was hyperventilating when you knocked on the door.
Did he?
He did. He I don't know if you could hear it, but he was running around, he was going around in circles, he was hyperventilating.
So yeah, but I do wonder if his eyesight has just escalated him a little
Insecurity.
bit more. Yeah, so really made him feel a little bit more but worried, and so heightened his response a little bit, okay, as well with that too. Interesting that they did find, you know, something like that. Is there anything else that we do with that, or is that's just something to be known?
Something to be known, and also next time he needs to be put to sleep, they want to do a proper examination
and
of his
really
eyes
check.
and really tell him, find out if he truly is and how much, you know, how much blindness does he have.
Okay.
Inside. Yes. Inside. Inside. Yes. Hello. Yes. Inside. Inside.
Hello again.
Hello. Hello. Yes.
And we come. That's it.
Inside.
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 Good. Got the lead. Yes.
Inside.
Good man.
Inside.
Good. Better. Walking in. Choices. Because, oh, hang on. Mum's got the lollies and nose to go. Yes. There it is.
Yes.
Good job. Good. No more being naughty. Okay, when people arrive, 0. Not going to happen again. And you are very determined for that never to happen again. Okay, he is so precious, and it's so important that we keep him safe. Okay, and we don't, you know, he doesn't do something that won't, you know, keep him safe as well, because he's such a beautiful dog. Yeah, too, which is awesome.
Inside. 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 Yes. Inside. Inside.
I'm deliberately standing here too so you can see me in the
Hello.
sideline, which is harder. Beautiful. That's it.
Good.
Good. Choices. Has he held?
He's looking for the treat.
Awesome.
Oh, I chucked it under the couch.
I'll throw him another.
Okay.
For later.
Yes. Oh, he's still looking for it.
Oh, well, that's all right. Well, that's a good distraction. Hide the food under the couch. Okay, good.
Inside.
Nice. Nice work, Vanessa. Perfect. Hello. Yes, reward. So that was me being quite high pitched as well. I'm coming in, closing the door, away you go. Oh, how awesome is he? I would go, yes, reward him on the way past, because that was amazing. He didn't even move a muscle. He couldn't care less about me. I'm just coming in round beside you here. That's it. And there we go again. Yes. Yes. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely. And now what you're waiting for is, what's the last one for him? When he
goes down.
That's right. And that's the... And that's when friends and family are allowed to say hello to him. I've got to button it until then, right? Which will be hard.
Can I ask him to go down?
No. He's got to do it by himself. Okay, and that's really important, because that means he has to think about what he needs to be doing with this picture.
The routine.
Yeah, and so you're creating habit. You don't have to micromanage him. He'll get to the stage where someone will hit the doorbell. There it is. Yes, three pieces. Someone will hit the doorbell. Someone will knock on the door. He'll go to the door. He can't do a flyby. Ruff, 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 and then he'll come straight out to here. Right? Because he goes, well, I know this is where the lollies are going to start coming from now.
Is that the best way to teach them, is having that routine, which is the entire thing was a routine?
Yeah, it is. It's a whole exercise, okay? It's a whole process. And he's a shepherd. He can learn that whole process very, very easily and very quickly. He's proving that, right? That he can learn it very, very quickly.
The summary of basically what Julie was telling me is that because he's not had that structure or that routine, he needs to learn that now. So I need to put a routine and a structure in place for him to learn, and then understand that that is his role now. At the end of the day, I am so grateful that I had Julie teach me these things and provide me with this training opportunity, and just, you know, helping me in giving this a go. Like I was at a point where I really didn't know what else to do. I was really stuck, and you know, I realized he's getting to almost 4 years old, and I know the older they get, the more difficult it is to train them out of old habits. And this is really what it is. It's training him out of an old habit that he's had for 2.5 years, that he's been doing his, you know, for such a long time of his life. He's been doing this routine that he thinks he should be doing, because I wasn't making up another routine for him. And yeah, so I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I really just wanted to give you guys a little update on what's been happening in terms of training, and or even, you know, if you're someone who also struggles with this with their dog. I mean, talking to Julie about it, she said that she gets at least once a week a door etiquette type request. So it is very common, which I didn't know it was. I thought it was very rare, and I was very ashamed of it for such a long time. I was embarrassed. It was frustrating. It was one of the most frustrating things that I was experiencing after owning Shadow. It truly was, and it was something that I didn't like talking about. I never really told many people. Only my closest friends knew about it, and my family, of course. I feel like after this training and developing more of a confidence in myself, in being able to train him and give him this routine and this structure, and repeating those actions over and over and over again, so that it's embedded in his mind, so that it untrains what he was doing before. I feel much more confident sitting here today talking about it, and I'm literally talking about it to the entire world. This is a public video anyone can watch. I feel so much more confident about this. I'm not ashamed anymore. I understand that this is something that a lot of other people are going through. Honestly, for such a long time, so many people were like, why don't you get training for him? You know? Like, and I never did. And that's something that I completely regret, is not doing this earlier. I mean, he's almost 4 now, and I finally got a trainer in to teach me what I need to do. I guess I don't want other people to make this mistake and to take it very seriously. For a very long time when this was happening, I didn't take it very seriously. I just kept thinking, this is gonna pass. It's just a stage in his life right now where he's acting up, he's being territorial. This is gonna pass, it's fine, it's all right. No, it never is all right. It didn't pass, it didn't go away. Nothing changed, it kept happening. And I was like, you know, it's about time that I do something about it, and I did. I obviously share with you guys a lot on my channel about him and everything we do, and I just felt like this was definitely a part that was so bigger than what I feed him, bigger than how I help his hip dysplasia. You know, it's so much bigger than all of that, because this was something that was really affecting our life that I just knew I had to share on my channel. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you maybe have learned something new, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.